We ready to hop in? Everybody ready?
Yep.
All right. So, last we left off, everybody was gathered in the tavern, and all the leads have been exhausted, information gathered so far. You guys met with the trinket salesman and tried to interrogate him, Kirsch mainly, and you guys really didn't get too far with him. Of course, the rumor is that he deals with thieves and bandits, but of course he you know tried to dispel those rumors with you guys. Not sure if he did or didn't. Um, the reason that the town was being attacked and held hostage for the next 7 days until everybody's dead is because a woman was there looking for a Pearl of Wishes is what the man said. But it was the wife who had said it was the Pearl of, I think it's a Pearl of Dark Desires. Can't remember exactly because I haven't listened to it, but yeah, you guys went, checked out the wall, found out that the wall that's containing you guys, if attacked or attempted to be dispelled, you will be basically, what's it called? Feeble minded. You'll be hit with a spell of feeble mindedness. So, quite a few people in the town now are feeble minded. They're unable to communicate, unable to do much of anything except drool and groan. You guys went and investigated the. Huh?
I said this town got turned into a short bus real quick.
Right? And you guys investigated the portal or the little energy ball that is in the center of town where the woman placed it, where she basically disappeared into it. You guys found out that the energy radiating off of it is very much necromantic energy. With all your leads exhausted, you guys went back to the tavern, and that is where we pick up. As you guys have entered the tavern at different times, you see people just being more or less just nonchalant about what's going on. They're drinking and laughing and joking, and as you guys kind of in different areas of the tavern, you guys scan around. You see a couple groups of people who seem to be planning, at least taking this threat more serious, more so than others in this tavern. And let me pull up guys' names because I will be honest, got them. Let's see. Cuggler, you find yourself in the tavern, just kind of standing in the corner. What are you? What are you doing? What are you looking for? What are you doing?
I'd like to try. Was it Karish? And ask him a few questions.
All right, I
My
kind
shit here.
of. All right, I look over. I see him eyeing me. I go, "Aye, you got questions for me, boyo?"
Uh, I've got mainly one question. You seem like you're good at finding people. And wondering if, well, should we be able to leave this town? If you'd be able to help me find my father. I've been looking for him for a few years now.
Well, I suppose I could help you find your father, but I do have to complete my quest that I'm currently on. You know, I've got to save a princess, but you come along with me after this town and you help me out with that. Well, sure, I'll help you find your father, boy.
Sweet. And I'm assuming, because I've heard him talking, your companion, your donkey, might want something from this too.
As long as
So,
you give me waffles, I don't care.
Well,
what's a
you heard of
waffle?
them? Waffles? Oh, they're like griddle cakes that have got little squares in them, so they hold the syrup and butter.
Huh. That sounds right good. I'm gonna have to try one.
Good job. Good job, Kirsch. Leave him. Leave him to me so that I may absorb his soul, his flesh. He may never know. Lull him into a false sense of security, or I may eat him.
You kind of just see Kirsch just like sitting there in silence, kind of like in his eyes you can see sort of like a nervousness, but also kind of scaredness. And then in my head, I'm gonna talk back to Donkey, not verbally. So I was just sitting there, and in my thoughts, I'm like, Donkey, you can't do that. This man's trying to find his father. You can't just be eating people, Donkey. It's not right. It's not right.
How long do you think you could keep up this charade, Kirsch? Months, years. I am hungry. My life debt to you will end one day. Feast upon your soul in your bones. Now, I'll leave him untouched.
You see the donkey kind of just trotting off.
I kind of look back over at Cuddler and I go, well, it's settled then. After we go here and figure out this mess, you'll accompany me and we'll try to find your father.
That's. Is something wrong? You looked like you were like having a life crisis right then and there.
No, oh, I was just, I was thinking about some things. So nothing to worry about. Just well, you know, it's things. A lot of things going through my head right now. With the whole dome and who or whatnot. We gotta find out here. Speaking of which, maybe we should ask the barkeep if they know anything about what's going on in the situation. See if we can maybe find out if that lady came through here before we showed up. No? As I try to quickly change the subject away from the fact that inside my head I'm fighting two fucking wars right now.
But that's a great idea. Maybe I can ask him about, I don't know, maybe some sort of tomb or something that might be nearby. So let's go find him.
As you guys go towards the barkeep. Log, what do you do?
I'm kind of just sitting in my own little, carved out my own little space at the bar, kind of not super far away from everybody, but I got some buffer on each side of me and just kind of sitting and scanning, kind of looking for anybody that looks dialed in like our group does, like they're really trying to, hunker down and figure out what's going on or figure something out for the situation.
As you kind of scan the room, you do see what appears to be two groups, one with 3 people and the other one with 4. The group with 3 people, they're very different. It's human, looks to be potentially a holy man or a cleric. a lizard who is wearing leather armor that is very dark. Possibly, if you roll a perception check, you might be able to gauge what he is or what, as you say, vocation he has in the group.
Yeah, I'll do that. A perception check.
Yes.
11.
So, gauging by the color of his armor, you're pretty confident in saying that he's most likely, a rogue, a sneak thief at the very least. The other one, he looks human, about the size of a human. However, he has these large husks jutting out of the bottom of his jaw. And he's wearing just regular common clothes. As they're just kind of sitting there discussing, their hands are clasped together, kind of leaning on their elbows on the table. The other group looks... Let's see. You could say that the other group looks like a brand new group of adventurers. They're curious as to what's going on. They're trying to discuss things, but they don't seem as organized as a group of adventurers should. At least that's what you say.
I'm gonna go up to the first group, and as I approach, which one kind of looks like maybe the leader, or like kind of the microphone of the group?
So as you walk up, you see that the holy manor cleric of the three is standing up, kind of nodding his head, talking to the other two who are seated on their, leaning in on their elbows. It would appear that the holy manor of the cleric is the leader of this group, or at least the one that's speaking.
All right. I'll kind of walk up and look at him and say, "What you guys got figured out?"
He turns and looks at you. Oh, hello there. Didn't see you come up. Snuck up on me. Just discussing potential plans as to how to get ourselves out of the situation. He extends his hand to you. My name is Maximilian. What's yours?
I'm not gonna shake his hand. I'm gonna go for like a fist bump kind of thing,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, "The name's Plog, but you can call me PK."
Oh, nice to meet you, PK. Like I said, my name is Maximilian. My lizard friend here is Hisk, and our half-orc friend here, his name is Nob. Don't ask him why it's Nob. He gets quite angry when you ask him. And they just kind of give you a nod. Their eyes are just fixated on you, watching your every move, studying you.
All right. So I'm gonna sit down and kind of share with them what we know as far as like the the wall of like the wall around the town of Dome around, and the effects it have on people when they try to go through it, and kind of I'll go over just basically what we know, and see if there's anything that they could maybe add to it, or something we could learn from them, see if they know anything else.
And as you're describing this, there, Maximilian, he's just nodding. Oh yes, yes. We too have discovered that the wall itself was actually warded against potential meddling with magic and physical attacks. Yes. However, I do not believe that this wall is magic in nature. Part of me believes that this dome, because Hisk here actually witnessed her place an item down, and the item that he described actually sounds very similar to a cursed item that I myself have read about. And granted, it does trap people in it. It can trap a person in it, though the cost is extremely high. From my understanding, from my readings, and he hands you the book that he read this out of. And as he's saying, basically, you're following along, reading verbatim what he's saying. Basically, that you have to sacrifice some of your life force to make this dome grow. Now, from my readings, as you can see, the dome can only get to be about 40 feet in radius in total. However, this dome is encompassing the entire town, and this town is about 1.5 miles long.
So,
Or sorry, half a mile. It's about half a mile long.
so basically, it'd take a pretty significant amount of life force, right?
It would take more than one would ever have. See, the item itself, a very powerful person actually created it and ended up dying trying to make it as big as they did, which was a 40-foot radius. But this woman, well, Hisk could tell you better than I could. You see, he just kind of points at Hisk, and Hisk nods. Yes. She basically placed it down and just chanted something. Not sure what language it was. It was probably Elvish. And yeah, it just grew. And I've never seen anything like it before. But I measured out this town, and it's about half a mile long, give or take. So, to have that kind of life force is unheard of. Unless she's a god. Which, why would a god need to be bothered with such a small trinket?
Maybe if she couldn't get the trinket any other way, like maybe maybe she knows that somehow she knows that whoever's keeping it has it in a place that's warded from, like, has a spell like warded from good and evil or something like that.
Well, see, that's what we thought as well. That perhaps, the item itself was warded, but you see that big rotund fellow over there with that had the donkey? I think you were paired with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I was eavesdropping a bit on your conversation with the trinket seller. And, yeah, I don't think that they would have it in contained where she couldn't find it, because she tracked it from this town. Or, well, tracked it to this town. Tracked it to him. But he doesn't do business with thieves, supposedly.
So what's so important about this trinket that he just won't, if he has it, he won't just let go of it?
They kind of look at each other and then look back at Maximilian. Well, if what was said was correct, of course it was just through eavesdropping, perhaps this pearl, this dark pearl, grants a wish. I mean, from my understanding, the shopkeeper said that it's a very powerful wish-granting item. Yes, but you forget that wife also said that it was terribly powerful. Ah, yes, terribly powerful. So, it could be a cursed item. Though I have never come across any writings of a dark pearl, but I mean, this could be something new.
So when you say it grants you a wish, do you mean like the spell wish?
Now, see, that's the tricky part. Let me ask you. Have you seen a church in town?
Have I?
No.
No,
No, you have not.
I haven't.
See, therein lies the issue. There's a church in this town that no one can see. Unless you, of course, are of religious faith, which I'm assuming you are not of the religious type. No, no offense and no judgment, of course.
Not particularly.
So, I spoke with the holy man at the church there, and he said for this past 3-4 weeks, no one has come to church. No one has come in to give offering. No one has come in for blessings. Even the regulars, they just stopped coming. I've asked several people around here if they have gone to the church, and they have all said, what church? It's hard to miss. It's right, almost right dead center in town. It's almost as if this town was built around it.
So another thing I've been thinking about, when they, when this lady and her, the little entourage, when they left, I didn't really get a good look at how they left, but they kind of just disappeared, right? So it was something to the effect of like a dimension door.
Yeah, similarly, she was just by herself. She she appeared to be a dark elf, but
Right.
skin was not dark elfish. They're gray, or kind of like they haven't seen the sun, but hers was almost like a purple, like a very light purple. And well, her
Yeah.
is strange to me. Yeah, she showed up by herself and dropped through the ground.
DM, do I know about drow and stuff like that?
Roll
Would
a
I?
history check for me.
All right. History. Oh well, 9.
You've heard of drow. You kind of know the general description of them, and she's not really fitting the description. She could pass for one, but it sounds like the description that's being given is that she's not of drow descent.
Okay. Well, I was thinking maybe she might have been a drow, but it doesn't really. It don't really sound like it. But anyways, what I was kind of thinking was, I wonder if we could dimension door out of here, because I actually know the spell.
Interesting. I mean, it's worth a shot, but what if it doesn't work? You run the risk of being like everyone else or worse.
Wonder if maybe we could test it, like have somebody who's already afflicted maybe do it. See if someone's willing.
He looks at the cleric and leans in, kind of smirking at you. So, what you're suggesting is that we use somebody who would make a perfect guinea pig. That's what you're saying.
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds kind
Hey.
of fucked up, but
I mean, hey, we're trying to find out. After 7 days, apparently we're all gonna be dead anyway. So I mean, I'm not too hung up on the details. I mean, all you gotta do is open the door, and I'll drop them in.
mean, I'm down to give anything a go at this point. I don't want to be stuck here no more.
Yeah, I don't want to be stuck here either. None of us do. Apparently this town is just oblivious to the dangers here.
Yes, and well, as the town is oblivious and confident because most of them are former adventurers, it's borderline arrogance at this point. Though I will say your plan, if it succeeds, it's a great thing. If it fails, however, it could be detrimental. Now, I want no part of this plan. I support your plan. I understand how necessary it is. However, because of my convictions, I can't partake in this plan. I hope you understand.
Fair enough.
And also, he pulls out a vial, and it's just got some clear liquid in it. He goes, drink that, and you will be able to see the church.
How many servings are in that little vial? Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
It's like, I'm parched.
Right. Yeah, I'll take that and pocket it.
Alright, so, we have a plan. You two have a plan. Are you perhaps alone, PK?
I mean, I've been kind of riding around with these dudes, but we're not really officially in tandem.
Okay. Who would you say would be the best for us to meet with and discuss further? Because I feel as though if we have more heads that are cooler in thinking, we may actually prevail.
I'll look over to our monk in the party, who seems pretty sound-minded, and kind of, wave him over a little bit.
You see Plog waving you over, Jin, from across the tavern.
Yeah, I'll walk over.
I'm sorry, you're sounding super low there.
Hold on. Let me jump out of the call and get back in.
Okay. Alright, now that he's gone. Oh shit, he's back.
I don't know if you guys couldn't hear me earlier. I was trying to get a word in embrace the conversation. I don't know if you guys.
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you either.
Didn't hear nothing.
Not a peep.
Yeah, I like 3 times. I was like, "Hey, DM," hey, and I was like, "Damn, are they ignoring me or what's going on?"
No, we just don't like you.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so what's going on?
So yeah, I'll see Blog wave me over, and I'll kind of walk over, using my staff as a walking stick. Not like I need it, but I just out of habit.
Mm.
What's going on?
Well, these guys here, we're kind of spitballing ideas, and we gained a little bit of ground so far, but you seem kind of like you got your head on straight between all the weirdos that we got running around with us. So maybe I kind of wanted to get your 2 cents on this.
All right, lay it on me.
I assume we just kind of relay everything. And
Yeah.
Okay. And he gave me this little vial of, I assume it's holy water, right?
Oh, yes, it's holy water. I'm sorry. I should have explained. Yes, it's holy water.
And apparently whoever drinks it will be able to see the church, so maybe we'll find some... Maybe we'll gain some more ground if we go kind of snooping around there a little bit.
Before one of us drinks the holy water, do you mind if I try something, holy man?
Of course. If you're checking to see if it's exactly as just holy water, you're more than welcome.
I actually had something else in mind, and I'll walk outside the tavern and I'll try to find like a nice patch of like lush grass in the village, like nearby,
Mhm.
like in the town. And I'll kind of plant my staff in the dirt, like maybe an inch or two down, and I'll kneel down and I'll grab the staff and I'll close my eyes and put my forehead to the staff, and I'll sit and I'll just start basically praying, and I'll say, Great Spirit in the sky, show me to the house of conviction in these lands."
Roll a religion check.
All right. 21.
So as you pray, you feel the grass just tickling your forehead, and as you sit yourself up and open your eyes, you see the church, or well, you see the center of town begin waving and moving as though the facade or invisibility is being dropped like a cloak, and you see the church that was spoken of appear before your eyes.
Okay. And I'll put my hand on Flog's shoulder as I see it, and I'll point to the direction, and I'll close my eyes and I'll mumble in my native tone, in my native tongue, like some prayers and stuff. Hopefully, I can kind of pass the vision onto him too through like transitive property or something.
You could try that. You could roll religion at disadvantage.
Okay.
Let's just man get a 30.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
That was a 22 and a 21 again.
What the
Damn.
fuck?
So somehow, some way, the chants from this monk are penetrating your ears and into your mind, and you see the air before you begin just kind of rippling, and the veil get dropped, and right before you appears a church.
Great. So we're going into the haunted, fucked up church in the middle of the night, huh?
It's not
Like,
nighttime yet. It's getting to be nighttime now.
Oh,
It's about
never mind what I
6 in the
said.
evening.
Seems like our only lead right now.
Yeah. I guess we could use the vial for one of our other guys, like Kirsch or something.
Would you go in and grab them?
Sure. I'll go in and grab Kirsch and tell him to flag down. I'm sorry, I forgot the other guy's name.
Cuddler.
Is it Cutler or Cuddler?
Kuglar.
Oh, I had it
Cuddler.
written down as
Okay.
like cuddler, like your big spoon, little spoon type shit. I wasn't gonna ask. I was like, all right.
All right, Cugglers. Okay, so I'll flag down Cuddler and Kirsch and kind of explain in as short verbiage as I can, kind of what's going on, and then be like, so which one of you wants to drink this and come in with us?
So do we still not know if that's poison or not?
I mean, I guess technically we don't, right? We don't know that it's not poison.
You don't know that it's not poison.
Okay. I mean, I look. Hold on. Let me see if.
I mean, as a monk, I have resistance to poison. I could like taste test it.
Well, I'm just gonna use this to my advantage here. So, where's my donkey? Is he still around?
He is around.
Okay. So in my mind, I kind of go and I'm like, hey, in my mind, I'm kind of like, all right, hold on. And I tell them, I'm like, let me pray about it and see if this is poison or not. And then in my head, I kind of go to the donkey. I'm like, donkey, I need your help with something. It seems that there's this clear liquid in this bottle here. I'm not sure if it's poison or if it's actually, some holy water to let me see a church. I figure, you being a demon and all, you can let me know whether or not this is blessed or something, or if it's, You know, if it's gonna fucking kill me, you do this, I'll let you eat the next guy we run into.
Oh no!
You hear the hooves of this donkey walk up, and he looks at the vial and looks at you.
It's blessed.
All right, and then
What
I go.
is this like a syrup or something? Cause I totally want to eat it.
Oh, donkey, it's not syrup, I say out loud, and I'm like, all right, my prayers come back to me. I think it's all right for me to drink. So I just fucking grab the vial and down it.
I love that we all knew above game that it was holy water, but decided to guarantee a murder to the donkey just for the sake of the story.
What you just did was the equivalent of like pouring out a bottle of moonshine in front of a recovering alcoholic to have him get back with moonshine.
Is this moonshine or is this just water? Oh man, I'm getting the shakes just looking at the beads, man.
Hey, I mean, you guys were sure. I don't know you from fucking Adam. We just got trapped together. I gotta make sure I'm not dying,
Yeah, fair enough. Is that our friend D Pity in the chat that I see?
Fireboy, baby. Fireboy for life.
We were wondering when you were gonna show up.
Well, it's a good thing that he can't be within 500 feet of a church, so...
Is that part of the order?
His character will just burst into flames.
Au contraire, I'd say a church is right
Puff
where
make
he
his
belongs.
own laws, man. Fuck the rules.
That music video would go fire, though.
Shit.
Yeah, walk into the church and immediately catch on fire.
Burn it all down.
But you,
Burn it like them Norwegian church burnings.
Kirsch,
Yep,
you guys,
so.
Kirsch, you see this cleric holy man walk up and place his hand on PK's shoulder. Is this the people that you were traveling with?
Yes?
Okay. Well, I noticed that you have another member. He pulls out a vial of the same liquid that Kirsch downed. Here.
Oh, shit.
We all need to be on the same page. I was under the assumption, PK, that you were going with Hisk to test out seeing if we could escape this place with a dimension door, I believe you said.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good fallback plan, but we still kind of want to get the veil down if we can, right? So.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page. I'll let Hisk know that it's being put in the back pocket for now.
I mean, if you guys want to get out of here, I mean, I can. If you just really want to get out of here that quick, I guess I can help you out. But you know,
we
I kind
want to
of.
see this thing through. We want to make sure that everybody has the option or the capability of leaving. So we're here for the long haul.
So I kind of look over. I'm like, who are you? What's your name? I don't think we've met yet.
He sticks his hand out to you. Oh, Maximilian, I'm so sorry. What is your name?
Hi, my name's Kirsch. Nice to meet you. And I fucking put my hand out and shake it real heavy. And as I'm shaking his hand, in my head I go, Donkey, you can eat this one after we're all done with anything he needs to help us with.
oh no,
I love the way you think, Hirsch. Thank you.
Well, he sounds like kind of a dick, a little bit. I don't know, he kind of struck me as odd. The way he's talking makes me think he's holier than thou. I know he's a cleric, but what a fucking asshole. And I shake his hand and I'm just, that's all in my head. And I'm like, oh, great to meet you. That's fantastic. I hope, we can go on a while here long enough and figure this out and we could get you all the way on your safe travels on the road.
Well, it's not about me. It's about everybody here, because though it seems as though everybody here, aside from a very select few, is more content with just doing whatever, going about their lives, there are people here that are scared, and they need as much help as we can offer. I mean, it's what we adventurers do, correct?
God damn it. Aye, that's correct. Yeah. All right. I got a feeling you're going to make this guy be the most upstanding fucking citizen now. This guy's going to be like the best fucking person in the goddamn world, and he's going to get fucked.
Yeah, on the way,
Oh, shit.
look, I can't wait to get back to my wife and 3 children that I love very much.
Very dearly, and I take out every Sunday for a nice family trip.
After I take care of my sick grandmother.
Right, exactly. And after
donate my time at the orphanage, because those kids don't have a positive male figure in their lives.
in their life, and I'm like, and then we find a note. Turns out he rapes all those kids in the orphanage. I suppose it was the right thing to do then, Aye.
Oh, God.
So,
Please have him be a crypto bro, so I feel justified in letting Cursor's donkey kill him.
so as you
Have
guys
you heard about this thing called Holy Coin? It's the hottest next thing.
Fake coin.
As you guys are
Fake coin.
As you guys are talking and kind of planning out, D-Pity, what are you doing? You are sitting at the bar, just relaxing, enjoying yourself, looking around, seeing that there's people just kind of not giving a shit about what's going on. You see, of course, the people that you were talking with, or, well, I guess working with very shortly, are kind of formed up in a group. You see another group of people sitting down that are discussing. They look to be discussing a bit more in depth, taking things a bit more seriously.
I walk over to the ones who are discussing things more in depth and more seriously. I walk up to the one who seems to be the leader of the group, by my judgment anyway. I put my hand on the small of his back and I say, "Hey, how you doing, my man?"
He looks at you. I'm doing quite well. How are you doing?
I'd be doing better if I knew what happened with that weird bitch or witch or whatever you call them around here that fell through the floor. You guys know anything about that?
Well, I mean, we did witness it. We witnessed that she placed her hand on the ground and had some sort of item, I think, and it grew to encompass the entirety of the town, and that she made black smoke appear that ran up the walls of this dome and shut down right in front of her, which created the pulsating lights in the center of town. Aside from that, not much. I mean, people keep touching the wall and falling down and just being unable to do much of anything afterwards. What have you discovered?
Well, first I gotta throw you a compliment, Playboy. I love the way you say pulsating. It really speaks to me.
Thank you. What is your name, perchance?
My name is D-Pity.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I've never seen anything like that before. Have you ever seen or heard of anything like that before?
Of the pulsating light?
Yeah.
No, I don't think any of us have. I mean, we're brand new, of course, but we've never come across anything like that or heard anything like that in our very short time as adventurers. Have you?
I have not. Hey, stepping out of the chat for a sec. I forgot, what were we looking for again? Didn't she say there was something we had to find, something that was stolen or something?
Yeah, it's something that was stolen from her. It was tracked to this town, and she's basically given everybody in this town 7 days to live. And when everybody dies, she's going to come and get what belongs to her.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess in 7 days she's gonna come raid my mansion if we don't come up with this.
Oh, you live around here.
Oh my fucking god.
I live out in the hills, but not so far.
Oh, so you're familiar with this area. Have you ever seen a woman like her?
Never, never. You have any idea what might have been stolen from her?
You know, we haven't a clue. We were honestly going to be on our way to speaking with some of the shopkeepers, but it's getting a bit late, and we're all fairly tired. But I mean, if you wanted to join us to go speak with the shopkeepers, I mean, you're more than welcome to.
Go shopping? I love shopping. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, then in the
And
morning.
I smack him a little bit even lower on the back, close to his ass, and I say,
Oh,
we could shop while we're at it. Don't worry, I'll pay for it.
whoa! I just met you, friend. I don't want to seem cross or anything, but could you please not tap me on the backside again, please?
Oh, my bad, Playboy, my bad.
It's quite all right. I understand. But is there anything I? You said your name was D.P.T. I did introduce myself. My name is James. And over here, he points to the other guy in his party. His name is Meek. And these two,
Oh no.
are these two over here. Their name is John. They're not related, but oddly enough, they're both named John.
Down to John. Isn't that something? Hey Meek, I gotta get you back to my place, man. We gotta get in front of my camera. We could do some we could have some fun.
Camera,
But,
don't
yeah,
you mean
let's-
Sending stone?
What's that?
Don't you mean sending stone?
Yeah, there's no cameras in this world.
Oh, what do you call it? What'd you say it is? A sending tone?
Ascending stone.
Or like a scrawling orb or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get you, Meek. I gotta get you in front of my sending stone, man. We have a lot of fun. But in the meantime, let's go shopping. And I pat James on his ass again.
Sir, I've told you now twice. Please don't. If you
Yeah,
do it
my bad,
again,
Playboy.
I will
Won't happen
have
again.
to. It better not. There will not be a third time.
Force a habit, my bad, Playboy.
It's quite all right. Just not again.
You can hear the tremor in his voice.
That's the roofie kicking in.
And we weren't going shopping today. We weren't going to go speak. We were going to go tomorrow. We're going to turn in for the rest of the evening. If you'd like, you could join us for drinks and a dinner.
No, I gotta get to work. I do not want them coming to my compound and poking around in there. My sending stone has got a lot of stuff on it. I'm gonna go head over with these guys. I know they're trying to figure out what's going on, and I walk over to the group of assholes that I was previously with.
Right, as you guys are still planning out what to do, you guys see D-Pity walk up.
Ah, great. How's it going, D?
Oh, just another beautiful day. You guys find out any info
It's
on this
evening.
this bitch or witch or whatever they call them around here?
At this point, I'll walk into the bar. Or the tavern. I'll peek my head in, and I'll just say, "So, are we going to check out the church, or
Yeah, I think so.
There's a church in this town?
Oh yeah, drink your vial that Maximilian gave you.
Maximilian.
That was
You mean the cleric man?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, drink that little vial he gave you. You'll see it.
Alright. So I'll pop the cork off of it and down it. Having an awkward cough afterwards because it tasted weird.
Sure, that's not the vial that Deep Hitting gave
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, my man, it's supposed to be water.
It's just blessed
holy
water.
water.
This man's over here coughing over. Oh fuck, he's coughing over holy water.
Oh shit! I thought if anyone, I thought it was gonna be Deep Pity that did that.
That was me that was coughing.
Nah, D-Pity loves the Lord.
Speaking of which, I say, oh, we going to church? I tried to slap my man James on the ass, but he kept playing goalie. Man, I love going to places that's holy, and I do a spin, and all of a sudden I have a tie on.
Off the top like that?
Oh my god.
All right, so you guys now see that he has a tie on now.
And
my
like a nice
audio
black
completely cut out for a
And-
moment. What just
a
happened?
nice black people top hat that, like, matches the suit.
What happened is Deep Pity spit the rawest fucking two-liner that I've ever heard in my life.
There will be more. There'll be more, Playboy.
And, how did that lead to a tie?
I think he spun around and pressed the digitation to tie onto himself.
Oh, it was his incantation, right?
Uh,
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Did you like cast a cantrip to put a tie on yourself?
A tie and a hat.
That's fucking hilarious.
I don't put any of my clothes on myself.
So as you guys are standing there, Maximilian's just looking at you, Deep Pity. Ah, I see. So you're part of the group as well, correct?
Yeah, I'm the leader. They're all coming to my place after this.
Ah,
No, the fuck we're not.
I'm not so sure about that, Deep Pity. I don't trust you.
oh, okay. I see the dichotomy between everyone here. Well, while you guys are going to investigate the church, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. While you guys investigate the church, we're gonna go speak with the shopkeepers around town. See if we can gather some more information. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Thanks again for the help. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Not a problem. We need to stick together. I feel as though these next 7 days are gonna be hell.
Well, we'll depending on when we get back, we'll see you at the tavern either tonight or in the morning, and we'll go over, exchange notes and stuff. Anything we learn.
Sounds good. And he walks back to his group and sits down with them.
Oh wait, did D Pity not get a vial, or did he give us an extra for him?
Oh, he didn't get a vial.
I can point it out to him once we get outside.
Why would you? Why?
Did he did it? Did he did it? Did he do it?
I want him to be able to walk into the church to see if he catches on fire.
Yeah, fair.
So has everybody walk into the church now?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
So you guys walk out of the tavern and outside, and you see that it's still raining. It's nice, peaceful drizzle. And those of you who either got, religious a religious gift of sight, or those of you who have drank the holy water, see this church. It's in the center of town as they're walking towards it. And D Pity, you don't see shit. It looks like they're walking to this big ball of energy that is pulsating in the center of town.
Where's the church at?
I reach out to like put my hand in his shoulder, and then at the last second, I reconsider it and just kind of lean my quarterstaff on his shoulder, and then I point in the direction of the church and I chant, and I do the chanting again to see if I can get him to see it.
All right, roll that religion check at disadvantage.
All right. Holy crap! That's another 221s.
Oh shit!
So
I was really hoping you'd roll like a natural one or something.
Kind of, yeah.
So, Deep Pity, you feel that you see this pulsating, rippling area in front of you as the veil again drops and you see this massive church in front of you just appear out of nowhere.
Wow. And as you look, the circular stained glass window winks at you.
Why does it sound like you're talking through a fucking fan?
Does it really?
Yeah, it did. It sounded like
Yeah,
you were
it
in
did
a
for a moment,
helicopter
yeah.
about to tell me the fucking weather.
Well, you see, over here we got a cold front moving in, and god damn it, I hate those cold front sons of bitches. If we could just close the eastern border, it wouldn't be a problem.
Oh no!
It's gonna rain.
So you all
It's
see this
rain.
church, and you see this.
Thanks, Ollie.
You see it's made of wood. You see the stained glass, and the stained glass in the center of it is just a very large drop of blood. And you guys start walking towards it. The doors are closed, and in the wood on the door you see just different kind of effigies carved into it. You see a man sitting upon a throne with a long beard and a spear in his hand, and on either side you see what appear to be two men, one very heavy set holding a hammer and the other very skinny holding what appears to be a staff as well.
Well, this ain't like no church I've ever seen before.
Nope.
Well, I wonder if there's a barrier around this church that stops us from getting in. So I'd stoop down. Are there any rocks by my feet?
We can say there's a small pebble.
Oh wait. Let me try, before you do that. Let me try something real quick.
All right. I keep the pebble in my hand though, just in case.
I'm gonna perform the knock spell.
Okay. So
Huh?
No, I was gonna say, so you perform the knock spell.
Yeah.
Describe what's going on.
So I just kind of, I didn't catch part of it. Is it a door or just like a barrier or what?
It's a door. It's a
Okay.
great wooden door.
Okay. I'm just gonna go up to it and kind of, go up to where the handle is or where the handle would be, and just kind of give it a little
Okay.
knock.
As you give it a knock, you can hear the knock kind of echo in the main area of this church. And you hear footsteps walk up and open part of the door just slightly. Hello?
And as that's going on, I completely disregard, and all of a sudden he just sees a pebble out of fucking nowhere flying straight for the stained glass window right above that circular stained glass window that they fucking got. Just a pebble fucking soaring towards it.
Oh,
Roll
God.
Roll a d20.
Just a d20, not even
Just
an athletics.
Just a d20, because you're rolling to hit this thing.
Oh, okay, all right. I guess it's somewhat.
Can I try to catch a missile? Use a key point to catch a missile.
It ain't no missile, buddy. It's a pebble.
You could try. I mean, you could
That is
always try.
that is a 19, my sir.
God
Alright.
damn.
So
It's a window.
you fling this pebble as hard as you can, and it just pierces straight through the glass without any effort at all.
As it pierces through the glass, I shout from, well, he's got this guy in front of him. I shout, looks like there's no barrier.
Oh no.
I guess I'm the fucking spokesperson apologist now, since I'm at the door. I'm gonna say, listen, sorry about that. He's he's not all there. We're kind of just looking out for him, but gosh, that's ugly.
You see the man snap his fingers in front of you, and the glass is now completely whole.
Oh,
As no problem. What are you doing here?
I don't know if you guys get out of here much, but did you hear about the commotion going on in town with the and then I'm just gonna vaguely point to the dome around us.
I'm quite well aware, yes. I have heard the commotions, and of course, no one comes here to church to pray about it, well, except you, oddly enough.
Yeah, well, I was wondering if we could come in and maybe we can help each other out and figure out this, maybe help figure out, how to solve what we got going on here.
He looks at all of you.
Sounds oddly sexual.
I suppose that you could, I suppose you could come in, yes. Wipe your feet outside, though. I don't want you tracking mud in the Allfather's house. You understand?
Oh yeah, sure.
He opens the doors and you see it's a wooden church, but it's got stone pillars holding up the balconies and everything. It's very beautiful. Oddly,
As we walk in, I'm gonna make sure I make it abundantly clear to Kirsch to wipe his fucking feet.
I look back, I'm like, you think I wouldn't wipe my feet? I'm not completely uncivilized. Although I'd rather keep the dirt on there. And, I wipe my feet off. And then, let a little squeaker out.
Wipe his feet. This motherfucker doesn't even wipe his ass.
yeah, Kirsch, I'm gonna stay out here and just, keep watch, okay?
Alright, donkey.
I'll take my sandal, like my little wooden sandals off before I go in.
So you guys wipe your feet and take your sandals off to show reverence to the house. And you guys walk in and are following this holy man as he's walking down the long ramp. I wouldn't even say ramp, walkway to the front of the church. And he points to the pews. Please, take a seat. Take a seat.
So this is the house of, as you said, the Allfather?
Yes, it's the house of the Allfather, yes.
Don't think I've heard of him, but looking at some of the carvings here, it seems he might be experienced with at least battle.
Ah, yes. You are correct indeed. He is experienced with battle and politics.
Huh. If only I was that way. I'm only okay at fighting things sometimes.
Well, and that's okay. That's okay. We could talk later about, the Allfather. It appears as though you guys are here to speak about current events.
Oh yeah, that is why we're here.
So, how can I help you, gentlemen?
Um,
We're trying to find out what happened with that bitch or witch,
Yeah.
whatever you call it.
Well, yeah, I mean, vaguely we kind of know what we're looking for. I guess we're trying to find whatever she's looking for so we can, prevent the whole town from dying out.
And what exactly is she looking for?
I think a bow of some kind, if memory
Yeah.
serves.
Was it the jeweler man, the trinket person? I can't remember his name. When we asked him about it, he said it was like some either a black pearl or a white pearl with unimaginable power. I think he said it could grant a wish or something along those.
Yeah.
As well, if that woman came here talking to... I forget the name that I gave the guy. Because I had to pull a name out of my ass on him.
That's William.
Is it William?
I got no.
All right.
Squilliam.
Oh, Squilliam. We'll call him William for right now.
Even if it's not, it is now.
yeah, I was about to say, if it's not, it is now. So, rumor has it that William has dealt with thieves. So if she came looking for a pearl, if it was stolen, he'd be the best person to speak with. Though that's a rumor, there's no proof behind it, but it wouldn't be the first time if something went missing and he was ending up selling it. So
that was the trinket guy, right?
yes.
I think his name William Polisher of Pearls, right?
What?
What?
His name was William Polisher of Pearls.
No,
Maybe.
as far as I know, it was just William.
Oh, aye. All right. Maybe I'm forgetting then.
And as far as we could tell, right? Because we went to that shop and he didn't have it, right? Or as far as we could tell, he didn't have it.
Yeah, as far as you guys could tell, he didn't have it. Though
Yeah.
a lot of incidents happened in that shop that
Right.
would,
Yeah.
Make somebody who's talkative not be talkative.
I'm pretty sure we did insight checks in there on him, and he seemed...
Yeah, you also Kool-Aid manned your way into his store.
No, he said there was a smell. I made a window.
You shit your pants, and then you punched a hole in his wall of his shop.
I did construction for free. I didn't charge him for labor.
That's technically deconstruction.
Yeah.
Well, that
and you
depends
shit
on
your
what
pants.
side you kind of think about it.
You said,
I was fumigating.
You said, and I quote, and I just shit my britches.
I was fumigating, man.
God.
So...
Yeah. Okay, so well, here's what I'm wondering, right? I'm gonna say to the I assume the head priest of the church, right?
Yeah.
So if we somehow find it, because we don't think he has it, but maybe he does, but if we somehow find it, do you know how we can get a hold of this, this lady and like give her the thing so that she doesn't kill all your town folk?
He looks at you guys. I don't know if there's a way to give it to this lady. I've never seen this woman before.
Well, how is she expecting to get it before she decides to destroy the town?
Hey, did she leave a number or an address or something like that? I mean, that's a good point. Hey, how the hell are we supposed to get in contact with this lady?
I haven't a clue. I haven't a clue, gentlemen. Up until today, I haven't spoken with anybody in this church for the better part of 3.5 weeks. So, forgive me for not having up-to-date current events.
Oh,
Jin, were you saying something?
I was just saying it's not like we would be able to take it to her even if we knew where to go. We would get feeble-minded by the wall.
Well, we don't
Well-
even know her name, so we can't even shout out her name in the middle of the fucking square and hope she's.
Also, me and
Listen.
Maximilian think we kind of have a way around the wall. Possibly, we haven't tried it yet, but I could dimension door out. Maybe that'll work.
What do we do if it affects you, though?
Well, we're gonna test it on someone first.
You've got to be kidding me.
I mean, if someone's already afflicted, right? Like it wouldn't matter.
Sure,
as far as I know.
if it's just feeble-mindedness. But, I mean, you're talking about potentially using someone as a test subject and potentially, possibly getting them killed.
I mean, if anyone has any better ideas, I'd love to hear them. But
Well, you said that returning the item. I would suggest find the item and return it somehow, some way. Maybe there's something about this. What is this item that she's looking for? It's something of great power. What's the power?
so supposedly it grants a wish.
Or something of the sort.
Well,
Yeah.
then if it grants a wish, then maybe your answer is right there with the item of how you get in contact with her.
Why wouldn't we just wish for her to like be dead or something, so that way all of her powers and shit go away, and then the wall comes down?
I mean, he's got a point. If you don't really just say, I wish she was dead, you could say, I wish she was dead, and the wall came down.
Wouldn't we also have to know, well, who she was?
I mean, she said her name, didn't she?
No, she didn't. As far as I
She
know,
never
she didn't.
said. She never said her name.
Well,
She just-
maybe she's kind of smart then. Maybe she kind of knows what she's doing. So maybe we can just wish for the wall down. But then what's stopping her from putting it back up? And then we don't have a wish anymore.
Well, I mean, it was taking her life force away. You know, maybe it'll weaken her enough that she can't disappear with her other magic, you know? And
Supposedly,
we beat
but
the shit out of her.
when I was talking to the cleric Maximilian, he said that the amount of life force it would take to make a dome this big, it wouldn't come from. It would have to be some sort of god or demigod putting that power out. So even if even if her life was significantly drained, if she was that strong, would it really matter?
Well, I suppose you do have a point there. So our options are find one of these fucking vegetables and teleport them through the door, or this crazy bitch that put this dome above us and gave us 7 days to live, we give her a pearl of unimaginable power that possibly grants wishes.
Yeah,
Let
so
her
like,
just have that.
no matter how you slice it, it's not really the best outcome. But I mean, what other choices do we have? I mean, we're not just going to sit here. She's obviously strong enough to kill us if she wants to come back, or she has some sort of vessel that's that strong to put up a wall this big. So, but we're not
Maybe
gonna
we
sit here and
find the
wait.
vessel and kill him, or it, or them, or she, or Z. Either way you slice it, whatever you want to call it. We could either reason with that to not give in to the power, or free him. Because I'm assuming a demigod or a god isn't just willingly giving their power away, their life force.
Somewhere outside the church, donkey sneezes.
Surprise.
Well, I mean, priest, you got any other ideas? Something to help us out? Something for us to go off of? I mean, I'd assume you got some sort of guidance here in a situation like this.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm still curious as to why you're the first visitors in weeks that I've gotten.
Uh,
Oh, the
That's
church.
what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something about that. Did you know your church is invisible?
Excuse
No,
me.
that's a good point that nobody
sentences
fucking
that
brought up.
require context.
Hang on, hang on, hang
Yeah.
on. What did you say? My church is invisible.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the only reason we see, or at least I see it, is because I drank a vial of holy water from one of the clerics that were in town that were just passing through.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no, no, no.
So that's concerning.
What's the.
What?
Oh, no, no, no. I. That's. That's silly. You're pulling my leg. You're pulling my leg, right?
I
You're
wish
killing
I
it.
was father, but I'm just sadly not. I wouldn't want to pull your leg. I wouldn't even want to pull your pinky.
Thought you were going somewhere else with that.
Jeez. I had,
Okay.
last person I had spoken with, I remember the conversation vividly because, well, last person I spoke with, I had made a remark that I thought I was being punished for. I had said I wished more holy people, people devout in religion, would see my church. I'd almost wished for it. Oddly enough, it seems to have come true.
Yeah,
I thought I was being punished.
who who are you talking to? Well, you made that fucking quote unquote wish, as you just said there, because that bloody sounds like that bastard had the pearl and didn't really find the difference between you talking and you making a wish.
Just some guy, some traveler coming from out of town, looking to do business, possibly shop. I believe he went to. I believe I did see him go into the shops.
You happen to remember what shop, father?
It's William's shop, if I remember correctly.
Okay,
Ah,
so
the
this motherfucker
jeweler.
lied to us, right?
Well, I'm about to make a couple more windows in his shop. Well, thank you, Father. How many children would you like as a reward for telling us what's going on here?
He looks at you and his eyes get wide, and he starts looking around his church. Children. Oh, where did my altar boys go?
Oh, shit.
The pity.
Where? His eyes start welling up
I'm nowhere to be found.
as the realization is just written all over him.
When did you last see them?
3.5 weeks ago.
Hey, so maybe they weren't so holy. I try to make a terrible joke that lands poorly, given the situation. Although I guess you might have called them holy. But no, seriously though, 3.5 weeks ago, that kind of coincides with your wish there, Father.
Don't say that. Don't say
Yeah.
that. Don't imply it.
Alright, well, you're welling up. That must have been some pretty good bussy if you're crying like that.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
All right, I'm going to the shop.
He gets close to you, nose to nose as you're seated. You ever say that again, my church, about my altar boys, I will kill you where you stand.
Alright, Father. It was just a joke. I'll give it to you a poor one at that, but alright. We'll keep an eye out for your altar boys.
There's no eye to keep out for. They live here. They take care of the church. They used to live here. I haven't seen them.
They can't just be gone. It didn't disappear all the holy people in the city. It just made them invisible. Or made the church invisible. Unless it made the holy, your altar boys invisible inside the church. But
You see him wave his hand in the air as he whispers some incantation. His eyes begin to glow a bright white as he's scanning the church. I can't believe I forgot about them. I don't see them here at all. They're not invisible.
well, maybe we can bring them back if we get this pearl. But I'll let you sit with that. You've got a lot to mull over in your mind there. So I turn around to the rest of the group and I go, "Hey, so William's shop, eh? That's where we should be headed."
Yeah.
The holy man snaps his head back and looks at Kirsch. You all see this. Kirsch doesn't see it. And he snaps his fingers again, and Kirsch, you shit your pants.
Why would you enable him?
That's for talking about my holy boys.
So as
My
I shit
altar
my
boys.
pants,
I'll make you
unknowingly,
shit your pants.
unknowingly to him, can I use my spores?
He didn't actually make you shit your pants. It just looks like you shit your pants because he used prestidigitation.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a spell that basically he made it look like you shit your pants. You didn't shit your pants, but it looks
so
like
I didn't shit my pants, but it looks like I shit my pants.
Yes.
I look down, I'm like, oh, yeah, all right, that looks pretty good to me. And I just, kind of fucking start walking off. All right, Father, well, you enjoy your time here, without your altar boys, because you wished them away. And then I just kind of walk out the door.
Oh my god!
Go over to William's fucking
kill you.
Go over to William's shop.
As you're walking out, Kirsch, how many health points do you have in total?
Oh no.
109.
Okay. Just wanted to know.
Okay.
Roll
right now.
roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Fuck my tits. Oh, that's gonna be one of the lowest motherfuckers too.
You don't say.
Oh, well, that's what I get for running my goddamn mouth.
It's in character.
All right, that's gonna be 14.
Okay. And with that, we'll take a break.
No. Fuck you. Fuck you, you asshole.
We've only been playing for like 45 minutes.
We've been going for about an hour and a half to almost 2 hours.
You got here a little late, buddy.
Yeah, I got a rib roast to check on, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, fuck out.
Dude,
yeah.
The DM asking you a question and then going, just curious, is one of the most terrifying things ever.
Yeah, that's gonna be fucking. I'm sure that's gonna be great. You know what? Now I don't even know if I want to save these fucking altar boys after we get this pearl. Fuck this priest.